What's up, YouTube? I got my PW80 pit bike. I'm gonna do a video on all the mods I did to it. We'll start off with I guess the handlebars. Handlebars are Pro Taper XR50 bend. These bolt right up to the stock clamps. I got the Pro Taper pillow tops as well. The seat is stock. The front end has the spacers inside of the fork. It's like 1-inch spacers with heavier weight oil. That helped to stiffen it up. And then the tires they're Tough Gear. Got them from Motorsport, front and back for like $50. So that made a huge difference with the traction as well. I have I can't remember the tooth size, but it's a bigger rear sprocket, smaller front sprocket. It's like a 12 in the front. This might be like a 36. I added this little idler bearing for the chain, because when you lift it, it moves the swing arm down, and then the chain starts to hang really weird. I just had to trim a little bit of the cover, but it's like a generic bearing, chain idler bearing, and I just drilled into the frame. Then a little gold chain, I think it was like $25. So it made it look cooler. I also got these pegs from I think it's Cycle Works. These are supposedly for PW50 on their website, but it works for PW80 as well. So those are a big upgrade too. I got a D&M shock in there. That made a big difference too. I had to trim up the frame because the other part of the shock wouldn't fit the front part. Right there where the black D&Ms, I had to trim a little tab off, and I had to delete the oil tank. So I'm running, premix. I have to premix it. To delete it, I just disconnected the gear from the pump, so the pump's still in there acting as a plug. Then I plugged that vent on the carb, and I still have the cable running to the pump, so that it still has the return spring for the throttle. What else? I have the stock Mikuni carburetor. I did, I think, a 15 pilot and 30 main. I have Boyesen reeds. I upgraded the bolts to the Allen. The exhaust, I shortened it, and I also modified this rear pipe for a thicker pipe. Let's see if I can get this one. So I cut the old one off, put a thicker one to allow more flow, allow it to breathe better. It's a stock pipe. There's another video I have on my page where I gutted this part of the pipe, so you can check that out. I have a big bore kit from C57 Racing. It makes it like a 90cc. It's imported as well, with a higher compression cylinder head, stock OEM cylinder head and OEM jug that's modified. Definitely gave it a little bit more power, but it still can't keep up with the 110, so it's kind of like, I don't know, it's cool because it's a two-stroke, but the power is still not there, so I'm probably gonna end up selling this bike. It runs good, it has a power band and everything, but it's just not enough. It'd be cool if it had a clutch, because then you could just dump the clutch in the corners and stuff like that. And then if you end up gearing it really high, then it has like no top end speed, so you're like having to change gears and stuff depending on what track you're at, or if you're gonna go ride the canals with your buddies, and that's kind of annoying. I have the stock airbox. I cut out the top to make it bigger. I also have a video on the 3D printed snorkel, the snorkel mod or whatever. I think that's pretty much all the mods I've done to it. I had to bring it up to date with like all the OEM parts missing when I bought it. Like this whole bar was jerry rigged. I had to get this set up. This rod I had to get. It was missing a ton of bolts. The crank. Oh yeah, that's the thing. I had to put in a new crank because the bearings were just messed up. So, but yeah, it starts to like second or third kick, and the pipe mod has made it super loud. I gotta turn on the gas too. Yeah, starts really good. First couple kicks, I run it at 32 to 1. So yeah, hopefully you guys like this little build. Peace out, YouTube.